Hey, Bugman here. Today we're going to talk about our friend, the fly, specifically drain flies, drain flies, fruit flies, and also gnats. They all kind of in the same umbrella. And what you have when you have, well, two different things. Fruit flies attach themselves to the fruit that you bring in from the grocery store. The little black thing on the banana, that's mold and bacteria. They will lay their eggs in there because mama fly lays her eggs in bacteria. So when they go through uh, full metamorphosis, full metamorphosis, they start out with as an inside, they go to pupa, and before they go to that 27 days from life cycle of a say fruit fly. We're going to use those for example. 27 days. Now that mama fruit fly, every day she's alive, she lays eggs, and she lays them inside bacteria. These type flies are not really a pest control issue. They're a bacteria control issue because if you don't have bacteria, mama fly's got nowhere to lay her eggs, and she'll look for that. That's all she wants. The most common thing they do is on your sinks where you have a P-trap in your sink. It keeps the water and gases from the sewer get back in your house. Around where the water meets the pipe, or the water meets the air, whatever you want to say, there's a little bacteria ring. That's where mama fly lays her eggs, because that way when they're first born, while they're in the call it larvae stage, they can't fly. They have to have some kind of food, and they'll eat that bacteria around the little ring in your drain. They're also your garbage disposal. So if you get it in your kitchen, first thing you do is clean your garbage disposal. The black plastic thing, that little rubber thing, stick your head in there on the bottom side with the disposal off, of course, and run your fingers on there. If you see black stuff come out, that's bacteria. That's where the flies lay their eggs. So those larvae can grow up and be the adult annoying fly that they can be. So anyway, you gotta clean your drains to get rid of them. You can spray the adults, but again, it's not gonna do any good because mama lays her eggs on that bacteria, usually in your sink, trash can, or in the case of fruit flies, they'll actually lay in the fruit on the stem, the black part of the stem. So again, it's not a pest control issue so much as I say, it's a bacteria issue. Must find the bacteria. I've done a lot of like bars and restaurants, so they get them around the bar because it's the wood gets wet, porous, and it's builds bacteria and mold in there, and that's where they lay their eggs. So again, pest control is not really the problem. It's more of a bacteria problem, which is a sanitation issue. So when you have these guys, go back and look for bacteria. Where did mama lay her eggs? 9 times out of 10 drains. You can have some plants when they'll come out of the soil when the soil gets wet enough. So again, it's just look for bacteria. Potting soil has a lot in it. So if you get a fresh plant brought into the house and you start getting little tiny flies, check the soil. And if it's a plant, you can stick it outside in the direct sunlight for 24 hours. This be sunlight. UV rays will kill larvae, and they won't grow up to be the annoying flies that they can be, that they're supposed to be. So again, take that potted plant, stick it outside for 24 hours of good sunlight. That'll kill that bacteria. It'll end your problem. But again, if they're in the kitchen or bathrooms, you've got to clean those drains out. There's a foaming drain cleaner that we use that works real well. You stick it in there, in the thing, squeeze it, it sprays in there, it expands, and it will eat all the bacteria off the inside of that pipe. So the larvae will then starve to death to not become the adult annoying little flies that they can be and want to be. That's it today. Drain flies. Again, not a pest control problem, bacteria problem. So that's it. Bugman out of here. It's your fly lesson for the day.